So I have a bit of a soft spot for many of my early obtained operators in this game. Nostalgia and all that, I would have started at launch, so if we look at the assistant, it would be operators like Angelina, Platinum, Project Red. But then I had a thought, just a random thought. My early game squad, back when, I started and didn't know what I was doing. So to find my old squads, I had to dig through some very old auto-deploys. And you know what? It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. They all seem very, very normal, standard. I still remember starting the game with the potential to Angie from the first 11 or so pulls from the gacha. Honestly, it's nice, looking back at your own progression and seeing how your account has sort of grown. And as I was scrolling through each stage, watching the progression, remembering that I had an early Lapland, which at the time was pretty big. I mean, a good chunk of my high-rarity operator's viability was locked behind an Elite 2 upgrade, unfortunately. Angelina and Nightingale, for example. But then, I came across my 0-9 auto-clear. Now, it might seem normal, because the squad looks very, very normal for the early stage of the game. But it gets weird when I actually look at the auto-deploy itself. But you see, very standard, Vigna gone down, taking care of the early slugs. And, I don't know, who knows, Matterhorn's down there for possible blocking. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's there. And then here it is, all of a sudden, we have Ansel facing the wrong way. Why? And I want to point this out because this could have been a misclick. This could have been just me still not knowing what I was doing, figuring out the game, and maybe just didn't notice that Ansel was in the complete opposite direction of what he was supposed to. And I thought, sure, that I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt. But then that happens. This. Why? Why is Platinum there? Why is she facing down? And I feel like at this point it's probably not a misclick. And that's when I think to myself, what tiny brain cell of a brain did I have to do that? And I'm like, okay, it's getting a little weird. And you see, I noticed that Ansel was facing the wrong direction and placed down Hibiscus instead. And it all seems fine again. And then all of a sudden... Red is just there. In the middle of nowhere, not even doing anything. She's just... There's nothing coming from that middle row. Nothing. Why I would have placed her there is beyond me. Part of me thinks I did this on purpose long ago, just to piss myself off now. But the problem is, I don't remember doing this. I don't know why Platinum is at the bottom left facing downwards. I don't know why Red was placed in a spot where she would contribute nothing. And I just thought that was really weird. Because it's whether it's fake or real, whether I did it on purpose or not, regardless of the result, I lose either way. Because if it's fake, I purposely put energy knowing that I was gonna look at this years down the line, or I would have unironically done that. I don't know. I really don't know.